Hi, good day everyone. So today we will be doing January 2022 number 9. Alright, they said the diagram below shows a circle with points P, Q, R, and S lying on the circumference. P, Q, R, and S. Right, O is the center, PR is the diameter of the circle, AB is a tangent to the circle at point P, meaning it's just touching the circle at point P. Angle APQ, APQ is 3x, this entire thing is 3x. Then they said QPR, that's this angle here, is 2x, and then angle RPS is x, and angle QSP is 54. Alright, so the first, now before we even begin, let's write out the rules that you but you may use from the information that they give below. Right, first things first, they said that that PQRS on the circumference, yeah, not okay. Right, nothing really that you'll figure out from there. Unless it was a quadrilateral, then we could have applied a rule. Right, but it's not, it is just two triangles. Right, then we can also see that we can also say from that it's not a quadrilateral, but you see that SP is the chord, right? And it produces two triangles, right? And if it produces two triangles, what do we know about that? If it produces two triangles, the angles at the angles Y and Z on the circumference of a circle are equal. Alright, that is the first rule that you would encounter. The second thing is they said that RP is a diameter. It is also a side of triangle RPS. Hence, the angle opposite the triangle, the diameter is 90 degrees. Hence, angle PSR is equals to 90 degrees. Alright, so that's two rules so far that we have from the information that is given. And then I could see the last rule being AB is perpendicular, meaning they form a 90 degrees or they intersect at 90 degrees. AB is perpendicular to RP, meaning line RP intersects AB at 90 degrees. Why? Because the line that is intersecting the tangent is a diameter. If it was not a diameter, it would not be 90 degrees, right? So you need to understand these are your rules that you may use to solve. Right, now they said determine the value of each of the following angles, showing detailed working where possible and give reasons for each of your answer. They want angle X. Now, angle X, we don't know anything here, but we have 2x and 3x, right? What do we know about 2x and 3x? If you look at that, that's RPA, right? Angle, let's write this down. Angle RPA is equal to 90 degrees. Why? Because of this reasoning right here. Alright. Make this, and I'll make this smaller so it could fit. Because, alright, now that we know that, we can say that 2x plus 3x is equal to 90. So 5x is equals to 90. So x would be 90 over 5. So therefore, x, ooh, might have to shift this a little bit up. Right, for x is equal to, when you divide 90 divided by 5 is 18. So x is equals to 18. And that is how you would find this answer. Alright, so x would be 18, and this is the reason why. So you'll put this reason in here. Right, let's see, they want to know what is y. So instead of me going up and down, I just put a picture here. They want y, so we know y is this. So immediately you already know that x is equals to 18, right? We know that RSP is 90 because of the rule of RP being part of the triangle and the side that is opposite, that RP is the diameter and it is also part of the triangle. The side that is opposite, the angle that is opposite our diameter is 90 degrees. So you know that this angle RSP is 90, right? So that is 18 plus 90 plus y would give you 180 degrees. So now that we know that, let's apply. So I already wrote RP is a diameter. It is also a side of a triangle. RPS, hence the angle opposite the diameter, is 90 degrees. That means PSR is 90. Yeah? So they want to know what is y. So we know y plus 90 plus x, which we got above, is 18, would be equals to 180. So y plus 90 plus 18 is 108 is equals to 180. So y would be equal to 180 minus 108. 180 minus 108. So y is equal to 72. And that would be the answer for this. Alright, let's do the last one. Z. We already spoke about this. We said one of the rules was that. Right, so remember, we said that S, it's RP. No. It's AB. No, SP is a chord and it produced two triangles, right? Angle Y, angle Z on the circumference of the circle. Hence, these angles are equal. So we found out angle Y is equal to 72. Therefore, Z is also equal to 72. That is how you would do this question here. Alright, let's do the last part. Alright, before we do that, if you did not see this, you could have also said that you see 54 here, right? And you see we're looking at triangle S, Q, and P. If you look at S, Q, and P, 54 plus X plus 2X plus Z, so let me write that out. Alright, we could have said, this is the other way that you could have done it. X plus 2X plus 54 plus angle Z is equals to 180. So that is 3X plus 54 plus Z is equals to 180. Well, now I should say 3X, and we know X was 18, so that's 3 by 18 plus 54 plus Z is equals to 180. 3 by 18 is equal to 54. So that's 54 plus 54 plus Z is equals to 180. Alright, so 54 and 54 is 108 plus Z is equals to 180. So Z would be equals to 180 minus 108, which is equals to 72. Right, and that was the next way that you could have done it. You could have said that triangle right, you could have said TRIE triangle Q, let's make sure QSP, right? QSP is equal to this, right? And then you break it down further, and that is how you get Z is equals to 72. Right, that is the next way that you could have done this question. If you are not seeing that SP is your coordinate, produce two angles that is on your circumference. Alright. Okay. Part B now says the diagram below shows a triangle, shows a straight road connecting the tongues L, M, and N, and R. LR, let's see that, LR is 18, LN is 12, MN is 10, angle R, where's R? R, LN, that's this angle here, is 25, and angle L, MN, that's this angle here, is 88, right? So calculate the angle M, L, N. Now, L, right? So the bearing of M from L is 50. They didn't say that. I'm telling you, this is what that means, right? The bearing of M to L is 50. And we can clearly see that this here we have two sides, an angle, and we want LMN is this angle here. Alright, so immediately, how would you find an angle when two sides are given and you are talking about the corresponding angles with those sides? As soon as you see that, right, you should think using your sine rule. Right, so for this one you will use sine rule. which tells you, because it's an angle, this is how we do it, MN over the corresponding angle. The corresponding side to MN is this angle here, which is the angle they told you, sine MLN is equal to LN. And what is the corresponding side to that? 88. Sine, instead of 88, we're just putting the letters LMN. So what this implies is MN is 10. So that's 10 over sine LN. Right? We don't know what is MLN. Is equal to LN, which is 12 over sine 88. Okay? When you have done this, we cross multiply. Right? When you cross multiply, you'll get 10 sine 88 equals to 12 sine MLN. However, we want MLN by itself, so we will have, we carry across the 12, so you get sine MLN is equals to 10 sine 88 over 12. So therefore angle MLN, carry across sine, is sine inverse open bracket 10 sine 88 over 12. Alright? And when all said and done, when we finish with all of this, you are going to get an answer of 56.4 degrees. And that is how you would have done this question. Right? Let's look at the next question. The next question says calculate the distance of NR. NR. Alright, so what do we have here? We have two sides, the intended of those two sides, and we want the opposite side. So immediately you cannot use sine rule because we don't have two angles. We just have one angle and we have two sides. So when you have an angle and two sides, you would use cosine rule. So to get the formula for cosine rule, you are going to look at what is the side opposite the angle given. That's NR. So it'd be NR squared is equal to the other two sides, which is RL squared plus LN squared minus 2LN by RL cos the angle that is given, which is cos RLN. Put the values, that's NR squared is equal to 18 RL, 18 squared, plus LN squared is 12 squared, minus 2 by 18 by 12 cos 25. Right? When you do this in your calculator, you'll get NR squared is equal to, please do not approximate, just give the exact answer, 76.475036. And then we carry across the squared sign, so that's NR is equal to the square root of 76.475036, which is equal to 8.75, and this is in kilometers, so this will be km to 2 decimal places, and that would be your answer for this question right here. Right, then the last question, they said determine the bearing of tongue R from L. So we're going from L to R. So we basically want to find from here, go straight down to here. Right, that's 50 plus this red arrow plus 25. Right? So we would say bearing of R from L is equal to 50 plus 25 plus 56.4. Right, let's just open this up. Where did I get 50 and 25? This was 50, this was 25, and this angle here is what we found out in the first part, 56.4. Alright? When you add all of that up, you're going to get the bearing of R from L is equal to 131.4 degrees. And that is how you would get this answer. Right? And that is the end of January 2022.